Okay, so in this video we're going to be talking about how to order fractions. A couple of words that you need to know. So one is ascending, that means when you're going from the smallest one to the biggest one, and descending is the opposite, so you're going from the biggest to the smallest. Now I've written up here a little thing. This is what you have to do for every single question to make it easier, is that you just make the denominators the same. Okay, so denominators are the numbers on the bottom of the fraction. When we do that, it means that we can then just compare all the top numbers, or the numerators, to then put them in order size. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to do with the EG1. So looking at the numbers on the bottom, so we've got 2, 20, 4, 10 and 5. All of those go into 20. So I'm going to make them all have a 20 as a denominator. So for a half, if I times 2 by 10, I would get 20, which means whatever you do on the bottom, you have to do to the top of the fraction as well. So that's going to become 10 out of 20. Okay, the next one's already in the correct form because it's already got 20 on the denominator. For the next one, we've got 4, so 4 times 5 would give me 20, so that means I need to times the 3 by 5 as well, which gives me 15 out of 20. Next one, so we've got 10, so we need to multiply by 2, which gives me 14 on the denominators. And for the last one, we need to times both by 4 to get 20, so that would be 12 out of 20. Okay, so now all the denominators are the same, we can then put them in order. So we're going in ascending order, which means we're starting with the smallest. So that's going to be the first one, that's going to be the second, that's going to be third, fourth and fifth. Now the reason why I've done that first is because when you write your answer, it has to be the original fractions that were in the question. So me writing just which order they go in will then help me just write the final answer. So the first one is 10 out of 20, but that was 1/2 in the question, so 1/2 goes first. The second one was just 11 out of 20, so that can stay the same. The third one was this one, so 3/5. The fourth one was this one, which was 7/10 before. And the largest was 3 out of 4. Okay, so this is the final answer. Okay, it has to be the original fractions from the question. Okay, so I'm going to move it up a little bit. The next one isn't any harder. It's just in a different order because we're going from biggest to smallest. So looking at the denominators, we've got 6, 12, 3, 18, 4. So 12 isn't going to 18 and 4 isn't going to 18, so it's going to have to be bigger than 18. 36, so that's going to be 6 times, 3 times, 12 times, twice, 9 times. Yep, so we're going to make them all out of 36. So for the first one, 6 times 6 gives you 36, which means I need to times the 5 by 6 as well, which gives me 30. Next one, to get 36 must be times by 3. So that's going to be 21 out of 36. Next one must be times by 12 to get 36. So 2 times 12 gives you 24 as the numerator. Next one times by 2 to get 36, which means you times that by 2, which is 22 out of 36. And the last one is times by 9, which gives you 27 out of 36. Okay, so again, I'm just going to put a little number next to them so I know which one they go in order. So just be careful, we are starting with the biggest one, so that's going to be the first number we write, or fraction we write, because that's the largest. That's the second largest, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, so starting with the largest, so that was 30 out of 36, but that originally was 5 out of 6. We write that one first. The next one, number 2, was this one, which was 3/4. Then it was the middle one, which was 2/3. Then it was 11 out of 18. And then it was 7 out of 12. Okay, and that's how you order fractions.